Well, hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. Tonight's dinner, I'm making a recipe. You know, I like the quick and easy. It is quick and it is easy, but it's not really quick. But it comes together really fast. So tonight we're going to make, and I'm gonna try, I've never made it before, we're gonna make the dupe of the Olive Garden Lasagna Fritta, F-R-I-T-T-A. I don't know how to say it, but I sure do know how to eat it, and I'm about to learn how to cook it. So let's heat up some pots. Let's get it, let's go. To start with, we're I don't know what I'm saying. We're going to cook these as it says on the box. Okay, so we're gonna make the filling. You need 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. I had a big giant one that was gifted to me, so I had to measure it out. Then you're going to need 3 cups of the Italian blend, 2 eggs, 1, 2. You need a half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon black pepper. I don't know if I want that whole half. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like a lot. I'm gonna go with a quarter. Does that look like a lot? And it's not my recipe. And then I said 2 tablespoons Italian seasoning. There's 1. Oop, oop. I went a little overboard. And 2. And that's it, y'all. And now we're gonna get to the mixing with my hands. Not these hands, these hands. Pop the eggs. And let's just stir up. All right, so I'm gonna put this, I got my water boiling. It's not boiling yet, needs a lid. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator until it's time to start addressing the pasta. I don't wanna make it, now if I was making this for like lasagna, I would have made this just a little bit more wetter. I don't know if that's a way to say what I'm thinking, but I'm just gonna trust the process. Okay, so there's your filling. When I told you it was easy, it's easy. It's just not super quick because there's some waiting time in the middle, and you'll see when we get there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and I'm going to mix up the non-dairy version of this in just a moment. Okay, so for the non-dairy version, this is half of a block of tofu. I removed it from the container. And there's a lot of liquid in there. I took out half of it and I squeezed out the liquid out of it. I'm going to add 1 egg, which is a really big egg. I might have to add all of it, but we'll see how it looks when we're done, if I need to add more tofu for the egg ratio to be right. Now I'm going to put in here a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. No, I want a whole teaspoon because they have a lot of seasoning in theirs. So a little bit more than a half. I mean, a little less than a teaspoon. Okay, and some pepper. I'm gonna go with about 1/8 of a teaspoon. This is a 1/4 teaspoon scooper. So I'm going to do half of it. Not even doing all of the half. I don't want to overdo it. All right. So, oh, let me clean that off. Got my. Okay. So I'm gonna pop it with the little end. Start stirring it around, and I'll flip it over. Oh, you know what I forgot? I always forget something. I forgot that. I say Violife, it's vegan mozzarella. So completely non-dairy. And I really can't give you a recipe for this because I'm winging this based on what I just did. So I did about a palmful. Oh, there's a couple crumbs left in there. Probably should have measured it out. That's not even a 1/4 cup. It's like 1/8 of a cup. It needs more. Just a little bit more. My water's finally boiling. Took forever. Oh! I just threw everything all over the place. All right, so I'm just going to mix that up and put the pasta in the water. And we're going to be eating pretty soon. So there you go. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator until it's time to use it. All right, so we're going to put these into our salted water. And cook more than you think you need, because when you're cooking the pasta, and this is just coming from my experience as a mommy cook, they break. Okay, so the pasta is done, or almost done, I should say. I've put some foil on a pan because we're going to make these. And when we're done making them, they need to go into the freezer for an hour. Otherwise, they're going to be flimsy. And earlier I said to make extra pasta because they break, right? I'm just out of the pot and I've already got something going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to roll it straight on down because that whole half is gone now. That's fine. So now I have some wax paper down on top of this so that it'll make for easier cleanup. But moreover, I got the yellow down so you could see. So what the recipe says to do is to take the concoction, put it down here. So you're going to take a little bit of this. Now mind you, this is Eric's, his is first. His is tofu and a plant-based mozzarella, so it's not going to look like ours. I'm going to show you Eric's one first, and then I'm going to show you the others. Now, there's two ways you could do this. You could do it a whole strip and bend it over, or you could do a half a strip and make smaller ones. I'm going to make a big one first and see how I like it. If it turns out I don't like it, then we'll just go on to the next. You see this one? This one's got a crack right there. You don't want to go all the way out to the edges on any side. Not out here, not over here, and over here. You want to keep it inside. So, yeah. So pile it high. Now, you could do these as roll-ups, roll them. But I'm trying to stay a little bit more towards what it looked like. So let's give it a look-see and see. We're going to learn together today. So if we were to fold it into thirds, this is how it would look. Just like that. And that's it. You're going to set them to the side. Okay, let's see what it looks like with half of one. Okay, since I cut this one, I have to do this one this way. Just put a little bit in the center. And then I just folded it in a third, or almost a third, and then I just closed it up like that. This is very delicate, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna do these, Eric's, I'm gonna finish them out, then I'm gonna transfer them to this pan, and then we're gonna put them in the freezer for an hour. It needs at least an hour so that you can handle it and cook it and fry it without it falling apart. So let me take Eric's over here. On to the dairy. Now, I had a powwow with the kids. What do they want? Do they want them big or do they want them small? They said they want them small. But the way you make these is you do the thing and then you just third them like that, and they're big. But my kids want them small, so that's what we're gonna do. I'll do one small, and then we'll find out how that works out with this cheese. Okay. So now this isn't a very wet mixture. Remember earlier I was saying, this is kind of dry, and now I know why. That's why I said you got to trust the process. All but the last little piece on the end. Gotta overstuff them, right? This is much easier than Eric's. There you have it. Now I gotta make a bunch of these, so I'm gonna have to put it on, I was gonna say speed dial, huh? On fast forward. Let's try again. Oh, I hear my lawn service out there. Booyah. Done. There we go. Now these are as dry as they can be. They're even actually a little sticky. Say, watch. See, kind of sticks to my fingers a little bit. So. Okay, well, there you have it. I'll be back when these are all rolled up, or folded up, not rolled up. Okay, so I have them all done. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. I have them all done. They're gonna go in the freezer for about an hour so they could stiffen up and I could bread them. You really should, it says to bread them before you freeze them, but I have to go to the store, so we're gonna do it this way. Okay, now we're gonna start seasoning. These are Eric's. Yep, he's got plenty of them. He said he wanted 6. So I'm gonna put a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Now, in the recipe that I am following, it does not say to do this step with the seasoning, but it just says I don't know if it's Panko or Planko. I've never actually had it in my hand because it has wheat in it and it wasn't something I could do. Another half a teaspoon, let's see. Now this is seasoned with your heart, kind of a thing. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to mix this around. Okay, now off camera, I have, well, there's some seasoning in the bowl now. I'm going to, just part of an egg I had from before, that I didn't finish using up. I think it was Eric's. Needed just a smidge more. I can't remember, it's long ago. All right, the recipe says 1 egg. I can tell you, I made a lot of these. I'm gonna need 2 eggs, and if I don't, I'll be surprised, but I have the extra egg just in case. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these, and then I'm gonna set them back down because I have a lot to bread, and I would really hate to be, you know, having a bunch sit. We could just get into making it and then don't have to worry. That's how I end up burning things. Okay, so all you have to do is, I'm gonna take these off camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I tried one. I'm already a mess. And Eric's doesn't seal the same way ours did. So if you're going to be doing it with the tofu, for some reason his wants to come out. So I'm holding it together where the seal is. And we're just going to roll it in some, I was going to say butter, some egg. And then we're just going to put it in the breadcrumbs and douse it. It's going to be messy. Use a spoon if you can. Once we get to ours, ours firmed up a whole lot better than Eric's did. But we'll get there. And we're just going to put those off camera there. Okay, so following the recipe, it says 1 large egg and 1/4 cup of milk. Mix it together. Now I didn't do that on the other one because Eric can't do milk. So that's when I told you I wasn't going to do it and I would tell you when to do it. Well, this is when. So we're going to dip it in this. We're going to dip it. I'm doing exactly what it told me to do, so we'll know if it turns out right or not. 2 cups of the breadcrumbs. And then we're going to start dipping and dapping, dipping and dapping. That's what we're going to do. I'll tell you with Eric's, because they were falling apart, they weren't together like this. I put a toothpick in it, so I'm just hoping he doesn't end up with a toothpick in his mouth. So we're just going to dip it in. Shake off the excess. And put it in there. I'm going to try and get a spoon this time. But I'm still going to end up with it all over my fingers because I got to touch it to get it. Oh! Well, there you go. It's all over the counter. All over the stove now. Just did it again. And that's it, guys. Look how much nicer that came out. That's what they look like. That's what you're doing there. All right. I'm going to put that down. Let's do one more. You see how nicely that I patted the ends in like that when as I was doing them, so that they would stay together. Yeah, see, there's no way to do this without getting your fingers involved. Tell you what, it sticks a little bit better with that milk than it did with just the egg. I don't know what the milk does, but it does something. Okay, so let me make, whoop, smash my glasses into the camera. Let me make quick time of this. Oh, can't get it out without. And then we'll get to frying them. Now you can bake these, but the authentic way is to fry them. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me get these done real quick. I can do it a whole lot faster if I'm not talking. Okay, so we're at the cooking time now. We did all the prep work. We did everything we needed to do. So now we're just gonna take our nice little, how did Joe tell me to say it? Fritta. Fritta, he said. And we're gonna, oh boy, that went in there quick. Now this is at 350. And I know that because I checked it. And they're 2 to 3 minutes each side. And it says cook them in nice sized batches. Ouch, that splashed on me. I'm gonna put 4 in. That's ours. And then over here is gonna be Eric's. His didn't come out as pretty as ours, but pretty's not the problem, right? It's the taste. So we're gonna leave these in here 2 to 3 minutes. I have a million kind of things to get it out of the pan with. I don't know if I want to use a spatula, if I want to use tongs, what I want to use. Because it really doesn't give you the method of cooking. It just tells you what to cook. And Eric's breading fell off while it was sitting there. So I guess the milk does do something. All right, so we're gonna brown these up on one side. All right, no, I'll come back when it's time to flip them. All right, let's give it a look. Oh yeah. Whoop, whoop. That looks good. Looking good. Yeah, boy. If that's ready, then that means these are ready as well. Well, should mean these are ready as well. I'm kicking myself for not using soy milk. I didn't think it would matter, but it seems to matter. I'll tell you what, I wish they had smell-o-vision because it smells great in here. Okay, I think our first batch of fritas are ready to come out. I can't wait to eat these guys. I really can't. I'm gonna move them up on their side to get some color. That was nowhere near ready. All right, Eric's are ready to come out. Pretty sure anyway. Yeah. See that? It looks good, doesn't it? You know it does. You know you want to eat it. Now I have 2 pans going because, whoa, almost used Eric's at ours. You see that? Almost had a mishap. Let me get Eric's out real quick before we do anything else. Because his have less breading and stuff on it. Slippery wet wet. And that's it for Eric's batch. Now I'm going to get ours out. Not doing that slippery wet wet thing. All right, so let me get into browning all of these up. Get my croissants in the oven because I had them left over from a dish I made. Oh no, I just used it. You see what I did? Yep. Gotta get Yaya to wash this. Yaya! Alrighty, so those are our last 5. And let me see if I can show you what I've done. I cooked a bunch of them. Some of them browner than others, but they're done. So we're gonna put these on a plate and we're gonna meet you at the table. Alrighty, tell me she don't look. Anna. That was weird. Tell me about that, guys. Tell me that this isn't scrumptious looking. Now we're gonna go eat. If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Well, hello! We scared you guys all, right? Well, hello! We're all doing a taste test today. Eric doesn't want the red sauce, red gravy, depends on who you are, how you are, but he wants to try it first without it. I have both. I'm gonna give her a go. Now we have other food. We're just trying this.
Ooh.
Oh, it smells good.
It looks good.
Mmm. Smells like lasagna, but you yumming? I didn't even get in there yet. Woo woo! Don't let it touch my cheese. See that? Almost touched the cheese. Oh, mine's piping hot. I might have to cut mine smaller. I have to try it because I'm harder on myself than the kids are. Like they'll say it's good, but I want to make sure it really is good. All right. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that steam coming up. Can you see it? I could see it. Woo. Try not to get my hair in anything. I usually pull it up. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Or winner, winner, Olive Garden dinner. That. What we do? All right. Well, let me get the kids. I'm telling you, this is a hit. This is just red jarred sauce gravy, and this is a little bit of jarred fettuccine right on top of it. Not necessary, doesn't make or break it, but I just thought it would be good. So, let me get the rest of the kids fed. Okay, so we're at the wrap up. I didn't show you my plate because I got so excited about trying the food. I forgot to show a picture of my plate, but that's all right. So, how did we do? Did we eat it all? No, sir. No, ma'am. We did not. We could not. We tried. But that's what's left. 4 little Fritas, I think he said they were called. I'm not sure. And they were the ones that looked the sorriest, I'm sure. But let me tell you, those were absolutely delicious. You gotta try it. It's a must try. Okay, well there you have it. I hope you try it. I hope you like it. And leave me a comment. And don't forget guys, like and subscribe. It'll help me out. Bye-bye.